What is up, gamers? Fernkin Code here. You must be here for some good games and good vibes. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new. And if you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are going to resume Let's get right to it.
Welcome. You got dads.
Last episode was Robert. Robert. Alright, next guy is gonna be Damien. Hopefully Damien doesn't leave me on red and takes the whole day to respond. I mean, seriously, and like, if you read a message and then respond like a few hours later, okay, whatever. But a whole day? Oh boy, man. That's not right. Alright, Damien Blood March. Let's do this. Dad tip 25. Drink plenty of water. That's not even a dad tip. That's a survival tip. I mean, well, a tip, that's just a life tip in general. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. But then he keeps typing and typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Burn can. I must come up. Oh well, there's more. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. What did he say? Ah, great. I mean, I wish I had a log here. Hold on. I actually want to read what he said. Reload.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, but I can't scroll. Okay then. Hey Amanda, can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No, can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand net speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over the word saying LOL and LMAO or whatever, and decided that they needed to do, and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming the bulletin ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our Dory. Or, so you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be though. Relatable. Great. So what do I do? So what do I say? Great. So what do I say to Damien? I got this. And Nana reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sorry, sure thing, dude. Regards, Fern Can. Amanda hits set and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in a cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pulled a large, ornately carved bat's head door. I pulled a large, ornately carved bat head's door knocker back, and hollow sound echoes throughout the house, and I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I am admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Fern Can. Pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There was a draft. The door creaking open when I knocked. I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings. I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay? Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. And this is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through excessive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian era and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. Cool. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward. There's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling. Arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period. Appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really loud. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Look out the window. Look at the butterflies. Pick up a book as enough of the tour. Out the window. I walk to the window and I am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn. Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. I walk up the glass display of pin bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. At the pinner's gambit? Is that a thing? No. You know, Ferncan, in the Victorian era, there are some controversies surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawny novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pulled out a book at random and examined the worn cover. Opening it, I turned to a random page and read out loud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
Oh my!
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back into the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Please, will you join me for tea? Interesting, sir. Are you a Naruto fan, Damien? I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful, tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs, as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
How delightful!
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact, high refers to both the later time of day and the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is totally impressive. Are there lots of goths in Mabel Bay? I like your cape. It's a cloak, actually, but thank you. Victorian fashion is very important to me. You pull it off quite well. Oh, thank you. Plenty, actually. We mostly communicate online on goth forums. You wouldn't believe the Victorian era drama that these people get into. Drama? So and so wore this undercoat and over this period inappropriate petticoat. Someone else doesn't understand the difference between a bottoms and an underbottoms. People will get angry if you wear a mismatched color black firm can. I'm not kidding. This is an actual thing that people get angry about. And don't even get me started on styles. Damien catches himself before he gets too heated. It's all mostly frilled-based discourse. What got you so interested in goth stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you to the city? Okay, hold on. I think I went a little too far. I'm trying to find the best choice. That should have been the given one. It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff?
How delightful!
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song, Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermed animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Yeah. I mean, history is not my most favorite subject, but it is interesting though. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and I try to relive a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the time, all the same. Tell me, Fern Can, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. Okay, yeah, he's not wrong though. Yeah. Not only that, it's also a very great way to get to know someone too. I like watching soap made videos on the internet. Love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. I like this one. I don't like I don't watch soap videos, but I do watch other things that other people might think is odd though. I like those oddly satisfying videos. I like those a lot. Soap is an important advancement in modern society, getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say that the people who make the soap are the true heroes here. To watch them is an honor. I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for the rashes, which I guess goes to show that we should leave it to the professionals. We finished our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Oh wow. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in a beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Bilium Bolfiferum? I'm trying, guys. The orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze. Thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Oh wow! Okay, that was actually the right answer. Okay. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? The most basic answer, sunflowers. Snapdragons. I don't even know. I know what a sunflower is. I think everyone knows what a sunflower is. I don't know what a honeysuckle or what snapdragons are. I'm gonna say snapdragons because it has the word dragon, and dragons are my favorite mythical creature. because they're cute. And you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it's like they're talking. What a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Oh, okay. He put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. Yeah, same. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Fern Can. Will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had a little. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle! Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle! Oh no. No, that's not right. Maybe here? Right, this, yeah? No. Come on, no, that's not right. Come on! Oh, what am I gonna do? I thought, yeah, I'm confident it would be like this, right? How does it go then? God damn it. No! I'm gonna fail. How does it go? Like this, maybe? No. Yep, I lost. Out of time. Oh man. Wait. He's gonna hate me for this. No. Hell no. I will not accept this. I'm gonna go. Crap. I figured this out. I can't figure this out. Oh no. Here comes Damien. He looks upset. Hope it's not about the guards. My sincerest apologies that I kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so... Fern Can, did you break my gargoyle? All I did was lean on it.
Oh my.
I just had it installed last week. No matter. I suppose it will give me a chance to work on my masonry skills. Oh man. No, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back right now. Snapdragon, yep, Snapdragon. Safe. Alright, knocked it over. Let's do it. Come on. I know I can do this. Fix the guard. I know for a fact this is a part of the body. Yeah, but it's not working. I don't know why. What? Bruh. Hold on. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. Oh, you rotate it. Okay. There you go. I didn't know you could rotate it. Come on.
Goal!
I did it! Woo! Give me that S rank, baby. Let's go! a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Ferncan, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything all right? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers. Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school. Post haste. Do you need any help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Hugo. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an obnoxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien. You're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, my dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the my kids are in trouble rodeo. What is it this time? This, Damien. You have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridor of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of a creepy basement. We find another teacher in a boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't take heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me.
What?
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me that there was wine down there. You tricked me. Cask of Amontillado? Whoa, wait a second, Lucien. Did you try to cask of Amontillado, Ernest? I knew it. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, What's Cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. No, it's not. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. But then he realized that I had lied about the wine, and you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
Sweet man, Shadow.
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the Cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Sweet man, Shadow.
It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me.
Oh no.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo have both have their heads in hands. You guys are you guys are always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see the problem here. Is the cast of Amontillado actually 5 pages long? Look at this up. Hold on. Cast of Amontillado. Yeah, but how many pages is it though? I want to see. Why is this? No, there's no way it's 34 pages. Oh no, it's actually 8 pages long. Okay. You guys are actually telling me to engage in literature. You guys are always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. All right, I'm filing this under what the hell? Don't you whatever? What? All right, I'm filing this under what the hell? Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your meditation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucien, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again.
Oh no.
I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. No, I'm impressed too. He's a part of being a good parent is having a lot of patience with your child, and he's displaying a lot of patience. That's very impressive. That's not something a lot of parents can do. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucien continues staring out of the window. Love you too. We spent the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. He and I have a lot that we need to work out. It's all right. And all things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty cool. So there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. He's probably just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. Does this kind of thing happen a lot? You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. That's valid, yeah. It really does. You're a good dad. See you soon. See you soon. It will be my honor and my pleasure. No, like that's a really good point too, because like only yelling or screaming at your child isn't gonna make anything. Isn't gonna make it better though. Like yelling or screaming at a teenager, that's just gonna make that teenager resent their parent. Like yeah, it's not easy being a parent. Like you have to be able to know. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic here. Damien bows with a flourishment. Classy. I know I normally just like I speak my mind, but like not but no because if I talk about parenting, I'm gonna go. It's gonna be a really long talk because I got a lot of thoughts about that. Parenting, adulting, yeah, no, not today or not tonight. No, yes, not now. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with the blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Oh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a two-bath shabby chick cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outside is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. The outhouse, I'm sorry. I'm not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular size house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucien since he tried to. He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of fine vintage and then tried to brick him into a wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucien live-streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is a character, but he's really good company, and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I hope I can be a diplomatic father one day. I dig his style. You know what? Me too.
I'm sensing a romance between us. A chemical romance. What? That's a band?
No more dialogue? Okay.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Me. Fern Can, listen. This is you from the past. Whoa, how did this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short, and ice cream should always be acceptable. But unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in, and it's less the society we live in, and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, be good, me. Alright, I'll go buy that ice cream then. Interesting. Talking to my talking to my past self. Okay. Or wait, was it past self or future self? I'm sorry. You know what? I've earned a treat. On my way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully planned to eat directly from the tub. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio. Oh, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get some tubes. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest, leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? I'm so cool. No way. I'm cool. I'm cool. But I don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Depends. Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you 20 bucks, will you buy me e-liquid? No. Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like a Gatorade, you know? Electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game. You know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue Kranzazo vortex. He'll know what it is. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. Ooh, cookie dough. I search around for a blue Croatian void starter, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter? You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you trying to butter me up butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream because it's working? I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Bab Hobbit's cough syrup. What? The old Baphomet's cough syrup, and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Bruh. Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls me after. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window while to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? I'm friends with his dad. My daughter goes to school with him. Never met him in my life. Oh. No. I don't want to be a jerk. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, both these are true though. Friends with his dad. I think that's the better option. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you are not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. Mew metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for. Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week. Thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say, Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do good deed. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? $20? Child, I will end you. Hey, Fern Can, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure. Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at the tub of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Fern Can. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore. Catch you around, Fern Can. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. Smell you later. See ya, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, yeah, it was for my past self. That's funny. Alright, gamers, I'm gonna stop the video right there. I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Gamers, Fernkin Code here. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more content like this, then simply like and subscribe. I hope you all have a great rest of your day wherever you guys are, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, gamers.